Yo, what's up, everybody? We got another one with D. It's D's World, of course. Now, we're going to talk about a little about this, okay? Draymond Green. He was in a podcast or something right there. Hold up, let me put this mic a little closer. Y'all can hear me a little better? Yo, yo. All right, look. You have Draymond Green, all right? He was in a podcast. He was talking about LeBron. And he said, LeBron James, he basically, he's the greatest player ever in basketball, you know? And that's like, man, we're going to start another one again. We do this every freaking couple weeks about LeBron. LeBron's this, LeBron that. LeBron made this. LeBron do that. Man, okay. Now, I'm going to put the little clip what he said, but let's talk about it real quick. LeBron is one of the greatest ever. I'm not saying that at all, okay? He is one of the greatest ever. But to me, if he's one of the greatest ever, like the greatest ever, then how come he lose more than he wins? And look, if you look at his whole career, if you think about that, first time in Cleveland, okay, he had a pretty good squad. People could say, oh, it was a garbage team and they were just mediocre. Nah, they were cool, all right? The only thing why they were cool is because they're in the East, okay, the East. So he was looking good right there. Now, if you go in the East and all his whole when he went to the finals right there, I think like 2007, all the way to he went back and then he went over there to Miami, went back home, and then he went to LA. If you look about his whole record, okay, his whole record, this dude he got everything he wanted to ever since he made the big three right there they had from Miami. All right. LeBron gets everything he wants, man. I'm telling you. If he's the greatest ever, how come he has to go to somebody else's team to be great? All right. You don't see that, right? Other ones go that kind of way. Okay. Like he went there and now went that way, then went back home and he made another super team again. All right. The Cavaliers had a great team too, if you think about it. They had shooters. They had people that could do rebounds. They had everything. LeBron, he did all that. And what? Irving want to leave. All right, he don't want to play with him no more. But let's think about it like this. Think about okay. He went over there, made his big three. Okay, and then he went back home and he made Love come over there, and when he went over there to L.A., he got Anthony on his team, and they made Anthony. He's a 25 greatest ever. I disagree. I think Tracy McGrady should be there way more than him. Because he did way work. But we could do another one about that. All right, but anyways, this guy he got all the trades, all the free agencies, and everything he want basically in his career. Kobe, think about it like this, man. Like Kobe's older, all right? What was it like 2011, 12? I don't know, something like that. Remember that time when you have Chris Paul, they're trying to trade him right there. He's trying to trade to the Lakers. And what did NBA did to that? They said no. They said no. They said no. No. That was crazy, man. Now you have LeBron. All these trades he got. He got every trade he want. Kobe didn't get that. You go back to other places too. They stopped a lot of trades that kind of way. But they let LeBron get everything he wants, all right? So this is why. Wait, hold. All right. Well, listen. Okay, let's listen to this. All right. Let's listen. Let's see what. Let's go. Let's hear what. Let's see what Draymond Green. Y'all ready?
Yeah. Bron started in '03. By 2005, Bron was the best player in the NBA. In 2020, he was still.
Well, wait. 2000. Wait. Let's listen to that again.
It's done. Bron started in '03. By 2005, Bron was the best player in the NBA.
2005, he was the greatest player at 2000. Man, did you guys watch with not the replete or right there about the Olympics come back because they lost when LeBron was with him, when there's rookies with him, Carmelo and Dwayne Wade, they lost. They're losing. They were losing. When they start winning, they even lose when they got a better team. And how they start winning. Kobe came back to that team. He went to that team trying to show them like, hey, you gotta work harder. You gonna watch me? This is how he works. See, Draymond Green, stop it. All right, let's keep going. Let's just hear some of the stuff.
In 2020, he was still the best player in the NBA.
2020, he's the greatest player still. How you are the best player when you're one of the worst defenders on these last couple years, man. LeBron can't play defense no more. He's losing little by little. He can still hit his three. Yes, his three got way better all these years, okay? For the last 10 years or whatever it is. But at the same time, he's not the greatest. He wasn't the greatest player at 2020. He wasn't. But okay, listen what else would he say?
He was the best player in the NBA no matter what the game did. The game went from two slugs, like slow big man, to like a stretch four big man, to like back to two big men, to like no big man.
You out there playing the phone.
And he's been the best no matter what. When you look at the teams that Bron has carried to championship or carried to the finals.
All right. Okay, the finals. All right, I'm going to show you all these stats right here. When all this coming over, I want you to see this right here, okay? LeBron, he's been playing most of the time, except for when he went to the Lakers. He had to make the playoffs. You can have 1 to 2, maybe 3 teams that can make the playoffs with bad record, without having you could lose more than win, and you can make the playoffs. All right, that's now if you go right there in the West, you have to get at least 45, 46, maybe almost 50 wins to make the playoffs. And that's being the last seed in right there to make the playoffs, 7th, 8th seed. And that's crazy. All right. That's why we talking about this, man. All right, let's keep going.
MJ didn't beat the greatest team ever assembled, nor did he run up against the greatest team ever assembled every year. You look at the skill set that Bron has. There's nobody that has ever played the game of basketball that can do what LeBron James does.
Like what? Like LeBron told you, he's one of the greatest ever, but he's not the greatest ever, bad. You just LeBron. If you want to play with him, tell the Warriors that you want to go play with LeBron. You know what I mean? Go play with them. You know what I'm saying? Just come over there, be friends with him. All right, let's keep going.
On a basketball court. Nobody. They all want to be like Mike. But what LeBron has been able to do and how he can control the game and to do it this long, MJ retired. This shit's grueling. Going to the finals year after year.
Here we're gonna. So, wait. Let's see what's his point. Okay, I want to know his point about that.
Year after year, Bron went 8 or 9 straight.
9 straight.
Okay. All right. So he's saying because he went 8, 9 straight times in the finals, but he lost more than he was there, right? Okay. Jordan, he had 3, won 3, retire, came back, 3 back, win, retired again. Think about it like this: if LeBron, right, he did his thing, but Jordan, he had he did a lot to him too, man. He wasn't you had to play in college first. You have to do all these kind of things. You have You have the Lakers. They were just killing it over there. You have Boston killing it right there. You got the Bad Boys. You got all the other places they had that was nice, right? And what he had to do, he had to keep getting better and better. And he was already great. He was probably the best player in that area, or maybe top three or whatever people say at the time in the 80s. But he was already nice, man. What he got? Defensive Player of the Year. And then that one year he was averaging 31, and then as for his averaging 31, and then he was averaging 8. So 31 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, and got scoring title. He won the scorer, and I think he also got the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Dude. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else, man. So
MJ took a break and right in the heat of that shit. Bron ain't
oh, snap. How come it came out? Oh, hell nah. Trying to do me like that.
again and again and again and again.
Again.
Different guys every time.
And again. So for me, that's why it's Bron over MJ for me. And on top of that, the talent nowadays is way better. And I'm sure one of the old fucks gonna say, you out of your mind, and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. The talent is way better. Just like the talent at Apple is way better than the talent that was working at Apple in 1991.
Well, duh, man, because they have way more technology, man. Like,
everything.
It's just the nature of things. You know, shit progresses and we get better product of what we put out there. And so the game is way better, way different now. And it's crazy, Bron's still up there, man. So he's
Still doing it. Still doing
1
it.
and 2, 3, you know.
You're
Best in the
20.
league. It's crazy.
oh my goodness, man. Hold on, let's see.
You're 20.
20 is crazy.
So,
Playing at a high level.
He's still at the top of the discussion in year 20.
all right. Now let's listen to this now, man. All right. Let's be real. LeBron is one of the greatest ever. I said that multiple times already. But talk about that medicine things and this and this. So, I put like Wilt Chamberlain in or Bill Russell in like what the 60s and 60s right there in over in the 70s. You're not going to tell me that them guys in that kind of way, like if they're born in that kind of medicine and all those different kind of how they play and how they get to do more, you know? More. It's more for you to do to get more better in that kind of way. You'll get stronger, you got better. They have way more for working out where you're being young. You know what I'm saying? You do way, way, way more at the time. All right? And you will get faster and bigger, stronger. If you were to do that from like what, 40s, 50s, to me, I feel if you had the greatest players in their era and you tell them when they're young, when they played it, and they put them inside these eras, like the new ones right here, with this new technology and all those medicines and everything that kind of way, they would still do their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I think people are so ridiculous thinking about like that, man, all the time. Oh, no, them dudes are, going against this and, they're so slow, all that kind of way. Nah, man. Nah. And what did Jordan did after his second ring? They made basketball bigger for the whole world. If it wasn't for that, what the Dream Team wouldn't even have all that kind of the other way right there from overseas and all the people that's happened. So he has a point that kind of way, but how come it started? Because of that. And other stuff kind of way, it did that kind of way. So, I don't, man, stop it. Draymond Green, stop it. It's like technical foul again. Now, this is one thing I'll say too. 2016, remember that time when the Warriors were only lost 2 times? Remember 2 losses? And they was cooking everybody. Remember that? And then after that, Remember at the finals, what was it, like 3-1? That was. If I'm wrong, tell me. What happens, man? Draymond Green had a technical foul. If he gets one more technical foul, he gets suspended. And what happened? They lost that game. Draymond Green, he got suspended because of that technical foul. And then they went from, and then they won the next game. It was 3-2. They won. Wait, they won 3-1. They went to 3-2. They won. Then 3-3. They came back, man. If Draymond Green, because that technical foul wasn't even a real technical foul. It was like everybody watch it right there. So this dude, he probably wouldn't even won that one too if that didn't happen. But whatever, man. Whatever. All right. Tell me what y'all feel about that. Show love, thumbs up, and subscribe. Show love. Peace out.